Hello and welcome back to CouchFunded, a Wednesday edition. You know what that means? It means we're bringing you a new campaign to check out. We're a little different today because we have a guest. We're actually at a studio with a guest, Sandy Collora. Sandy, welcome to CouchFunded.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You're
long-time alumni here.
Yeah, exactly. We go way back, and this is your third campaign now, Kickstarter?
This will be the fourth.
This is the fourth. Oh, that's right, because you had the Dead End documentary.
Batman Dead End documentary, the 2 books, and then now this. Yeah.
So now that you've done this many, I was like, we got to get down there and talk to you about this stuff because you've been on Kickstarter a lot. You've had a lot of experience with it, and
not enough. But
we want to talk about your campaign to people. You're doing a new movie now called Shallow Water. Tell me a little bit about it. Tell me what why'd you go to Kickstarter with a movie?
Because I'm sick and tired of what the Hollywood studios are doing with horror and sci-fi and genre films in general.
Right.
I think we're seeing far too many remakes, reboots, reimagining, sequels, and I think that it's been quite some time since we've seen an iconic creature from a great genre film like Alien or Predator or things of that ilk. So this is my attempt at trying to strive to do something like that.
And I think we're going to show off one of your rewards here. But I think the creature you've created is pretty spectacular.
Yes, this is the Tiburonera, which in Spanish means Tiburon means shark. And when you add the ERA on it, Tiburonera means those who hunt sharks. They're pretty badass.
Yeah, this thing looks pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's the maquette. That's the painted maquette reward.
This is it's a lofty goal to try and get to. It's
a little over $500,000. Yeah,
and I think it's completely doable. But it's also, in movie terms, that seems like a really low number to me. I know it seems like a high number on Kickstarter, but it's like, wow, you can do a whole film for that. And it's, to me, I see it, and it's like, this is going to be a lot of underwater shots, I would imagine.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
there's plenty of underwater footage.
Creating an underwater creature to shoot underwater for about $500,000, that seems tough. That seems hard.
And it's going to be hard. And I need every penny of that of that money, and you'll see every penny of that money on the screen. And that was probably the most difficult decision of this campaign for me, was the number. And I think a lot of people, that's the big thing, the $1 million question, so to speak. What's your number? And I think, I arrived at that number for several reasons. One, because I've done this before. This isn't my first barbecue. I've made feature films. I've made short films. I've directed several commercials, and I have a lot of experience doing this. So I know what it costs. Secondly, I could have gone lower, and of course you have a better chance of hitting your goal if it's lower.
Right.
But then I'm on the hook to make this movie, and I'm on the hook to all my backers, which I respect and admire dearly. I mean, your backers are your gold, right? So, I mean, I don't want to be left holding the bag of having to fulfill all these rewards that cost thousands and thousands of dollars with the shipping. And then what am I left with? $200,000 to make a movie? And it's just, you just can't make a good genre movie with a creature like this for that kind of money. You just can't do it.
Plus,
or I can't do it.
And one of the things about Kickstarter is you're also, it's also about delivering all the rewards. So a nice chunk of that, of that campaign goal comes out right from the beginning just to go to shipping later on. Yeah. And you have to also remember that it's going to be shipping probably over a year from now when the movie is done, and who knows if the prices are going to increase. And it's one of those things that's
happen,
really
right?
hard
I mean,
to
that's
do
money that you just have to leave sitting there.
Yeah.
If you're smart, if you're doing it right.
And it's a tough thing to figure out, but I mean, now you've done it. This is your 4th time. I think you've delivered well on everything so far.
I have, and I'm really proud of that.
That's nice.
That's something that I feel good about, and I'd say, without question, a good solid, I'd say 60 to 75% of my backers are all repeat backers.
That's
people
great.
that have backed the doc and backed the books, and I'm seeing them now backing on the film, and it's inspiring, and it's cool,
absolutely.
And it's really cool to see your people that are just fans of your work and are into what you're doing, supporting you. And I mean, all my friends are going to think I'm sounding like a broken record. I've said it a million times before. Kickstarter has changed my life. It is such a wonderful model and way to do business. And I know you know this because you've had several successful ones yourself.
Yep.
And it changes the way we do business and can get our art out there without middlemen.
I mean, that's the greatest thing is having a direct link to the people that want to buy your thing and not have to worry about finding someone else to sell your thing to someone else. It's great to go right to the person. And the nice thing about a movie on Kickstarter is people are backing for the movie. You get the DVD, and it's like you're going to buy the DVD when it comes out anyway. So why not buy it directly from the guy who's making it and get a chance to help be a part of making the movie? I think it's one of the great parts of movies on Kickstarter.
It's collaborative in a way.
And all it's about is getting you guys out there to get the DVD, get the Blu-ray, get the art book that's going to be with it, because that's an amazing thing that's on this campaign as well. And tell your friends who are into this kind of movie, because that's how this is going to happen. Is you and your friends who are going to normally go to the movies, everybody buy the Blu-ray and just support it that way. And if we get enough people behind it, it's going to.
It doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I tell people all the time, it doesn't need to be a lot. You know, give me $25, give me $40, give me $50. If you can get enough people to come in at that level and then augment with a few of the bigger backers, you're there.
Yep.
You know, so it's really, you know, people look at the page and they might see, oh, well, you know, at the time of this video, we're at a little over $90,000 for 12 days. And you know, you might look at that and go, well, he's at 90, he wants $500,000. Wow, that's a long stretch, but you and I both know it's kind of not.
It's not that far away.
That's very doable.
Yeah, and the greatest thing is backing early is one of the things that we always try and tell people, like, because the money doesn't come out till the end anyway, and if you're going to back it in the end anyway,
just do it now.
Back it in the beginning and get that number up, because it gets the excitement built.
The momentum. Yeah, very important.
And it definitely helps to have more people jump on early. So if you can jump on early, tell your friends, get on there. And Sandy, thank you for taking a couple minutes, and that's all we need to do.
Sure.
Talk about your movie.
Appreciate it, man. Great.
So you can follow me at George Gaspar on Kickstarter or on Twitter. Sandy, do you have?
My main modus of operandi these days is Facebook. You can get me at Sandy Collora, SandyCollora on Facebook. And I'm on Kickstarter as well, Montauk Films. You can also get me at my brand new website at montaukstudios.com. That's MONTAUK studios.com.
So watch it. Go to Shallow Water. Search Shallow Water on Kickstarter. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you Friday.